This just happened. This is 20 South Broadway. Just happened. A burglary. 4 males tried to break in to that store. As you guys can see, the sledgehammer still on the ground. And the glass of the store, of the jewelry store, is completely smashed. Now, what I'm gathering so far is that 4 black males attempt to break and steal. They are in hot pursuit. They left the scene on a vehicle. The Yonkers Police Department is in hot pursuit. I believe the car has been stopped on Ramsey and McLean Avenue, where 4 individuals on foot left the car and ran, I don't know in which direction. Now, this just happened. This just happened maybe about 5, 6, 7 minutes ago. Not more than that.
John, I got
Guys, don't forget, no one reports street news like Yonkers Voice does. When something happens, we are there right away to let you know what's going on in the city of Yonkers. Don't forget to support us. And the way that you can do that is by sending some stars our way to help us with our costs, to help us doing what you've been doing for the last 17 years, to help us out. I believe that the gentleman there with the officer is the owner, manager of the store. Detectives are here. They are looking at something on a display or something. Thank you to those that are sending some stars our way. We appreciate la gente. Denos una manita, mándenos unas estrellitas para compensar por el trabajo que nosotros hacemos. Trabajamos 24 horas, 7 días a la semana, 365 días del año. Reportamos mejor que cualquier noticiero grande aquí de nuestra ciudad. Le dejamos saber lo que pasa, cuándo pasa y cómo pasa. Si nos puede ayudar, por favor, agradecemos. Captain McCormick is here at the scene. Los policías están preguntando a la gente, ¿vieron algo? Ayúdenos, digan lo que vieron. Están investigando.
Yo digo que ya hace media hora que pasó. No, pero que ya están aquí.
Pero,
Fue un grupo de muchachos.
pero ya los corrieron.
¿Lo cogieron? Sons of bitches.
Eran
¡Que
4.
lo guinden! ¡Venga!
¿Agarraron los 4? A los 4 los agarraron. ¿Tú ves que no quieren
Allá en McLean y Ramsey. Allá dejaron el carro, se salieron corriendo, pero los policías ya estaban atrás.
¡Que lo guinden! Ahora se lo pone pico al frente. Si empezaron a asesinar a la gente, quizás lo dejaron. Entonces sería que disparar.
So, a la gente que está acabando de entrar preguntando qué está pasando, mire, aquí es el 30, bueno, no sé si era el 3028 de South Broadway, la joyería de Jewelry Store. Como pueden ver, la ventana está partida, hay un martillo grande allá en el piso que los hombres usaron para reventar la ventana y tratar de robar. No sé si consiguieron robar algo, pero les puedo decir que la policía estaba aquí de inmediato y siguieron el carro que estaban las personas que hicieron eso. El carro trató de escaparse en dirección a McLean Avenue en Ramsey Road, a donde pararon el carro, saltaron del carro. Yo estoy escuchando que parece que las personas ya están bajo custodia, pero eso no lo puedo confirmar, pero eso es lo que yo estoy escuchando. El capitán McCormick ya está investigando, chequeando, hablando. Y los policías también hablando con la gente, preguntaron qué pasó. Están sacando nombres, están preguntando quién vio algo, qué pasó. Y como pueden ver, hay un carro aquí, este carro, pero este carro no tiene nada que ver con lo que pasó. Estaba parqueado acá. Y cuando pasó eso, probablemente el dueño vio algo, probablemente no estoy seguro, pero estamos seguros que sí, que fue un trato de robo en la tienda de Jewelry Store llamada Golden Square Jewelry. Yes, because Ramsey Road, the people that did this tried to run away and they were, I believe, stopped or abandoned the car, the vehicle they were in at Ramsey Road and McLean Avenue. I am not sure if they are under custody, but I'm hearing that they are. I do not know if they are all under custody or if just some of them. The hammer, yeah. Again, guys, that's the hammer that they use to to smash the window. They left that behind, and they took off in a vehicle. There is 4 suspects, 4 black men. No, that took off on a vehicle. We hear that the vehicle was stopped on McLean and Ramsey Road. We hear that the suspects might be in custody but we cannot confirm that at this time. Was your car smashed or they smashed it?
No, they hit it. They hit it when they took
They did it when they took off?
There was a car here, so they went around.
You want to tell us what you see?
Not really.
Let's see if this gentleman tell us more or less what he saw. He owns the vehicle. Let me show you the damage. That this damage was caused by the vehicle when they took off. They hit his car and they took off. So tell us a little bit, sir. What did you see?
Well, I was working inside at the college. I heard a loud bang smash. And I saw them grabbing the jewelry out of the...
So they actually took some jewelry.
Oh, they did, yeah, sure. And by the time I came outside, the workers came outside and they grabbed the sledgehammer, they fled in their vehicle, and they smashed my car when he was approaching them with the sledgehammer.
And how many people? How many?
3 to 4 guys.
3 to 4 guys.
Yeah,
With ski masks on? So you don't know if they were young, old the guys, they had masks on. Okay, well, thank you very much. Fire department is here. I don't know if it's for...
That's a fire alarm at
Oh,
27.
okay. It's they here because there is a fire alarm going on 27 South Broadway. 27? 20 South Broadway. That's why they're here. Nothing related to this incident. But as you heard from an eyewitness, the owner of this vehicle that is parked right here and was hit by the car that was fleeing. He says that there were 3 or 4 men with ski masks. They broke into the window with the sledgehammer that you see right there on the ground, on the floor. They start grabbing some jewelry from the window, and then they took off. Thank you guys for the stars. Thank you for the support. I love you. I appreciate what you do. And I appreciate you for being on Yonkers Voice, for making Yonkers Voice the to-go source if you want to know what's going on in the city of Yonkers. We feel that you have the right to know everything that happens in a raw and real way, no sugarcoating. What you see is what went down. If you guys know, there is always a group of people that might not like raw and real. Well, those that don't, you don't have to be on Yonkers Voice. You have options. You have News 12. I'm sure they will be here in 2 or 3 days to let you know what happened today. Well, Yonkers Voice is here today. Yonkers Voice is here now. We let you know what's happening as it's happening. Well, the owner is the gentleman. I believe the owner is that gentleman there. I believe that is the owner, manager of the store. I cannot tell you for sure, but I believe that he is the owner of the store. And the gentlemen next to him are a couple of guys that were working on the store, in the store, when this happened. How you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Now you guys are hearing fire trucks coming this way. Now the fire trucks are coming because an alarm was triggered on 20 South Broadway. Nothing to do with this. 20 South Broadway. That's why they are coming down.
That's okay.
Whoa.
Hey, how are you?
You want me to get out?
In the car? No, you're good. Just
No, I
behind
go.
the radio.
I go,
Thank you.
yeah.
Anda, no le podemos hacer cama. Nadie sabe, tiraron algunos.
Now the officers are investigating, so they're asking the people to step back. And you know, I have to comply because that's what they're doing. I don't want to interfere in whatever they are doing. Thank you guys. Thank you for the stars. I appreciate it. At the end, I will thank each one of you personally for your for the stars that you send our way. It's appreciated. It helps us. Guys that speak Portuguese asking what's going on. I am in Gary Square. 30 South Broadway, Golden Square Jewelry. 3 or 4 males just smashed the front window com o martelo que vocês podem ver no chão. Roubaram várias peças de joalharia e depois escaparam-se num carro que tinham parcado aqui fora. Ao fugirem, bateram neste carro. Disseram, mas não posso confirmar a este momento, que as pessoas que fizeram isso já foram apanhadas, pelo menos abandonaram o carro no Ramsey Road e McLean Avenue e tentaram fugir a pé. Mas parece que a polícia já apanhou alguns, se não todos, que estão envolvidos nisto. Malta que fala crioulo, que titoiado de Cabo Verde, ali na Gary Square de Yonkers, na 30 de Gary Square, num joalharia que tudo nós te conchê. A joalharia foi assaltada, como os outros podem olhar, tem um martelo na chão e janela de joalharia te arrebentou. Que os homens que faziam essa coisa, era 3 ou 4 homens, partir janela que martelo, apanhar peça de peçador e fugir. Segundo me Tito vi, eles fugiram em direção a Ramsey Road, em McLean Avenue, mas já foi apanhado. Pelo menos alguns já foi apanhado. Este chegar lá, eles abandonam a corre e eles saíram a correr de pé. Mas já foi apanhado, segundo me tu vi. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the stars, guys. Muchas gracias por las estrellas que me están mandando. Agradecemos inmenso a cada uno de ustedes por las estrellas. Las estrellas nos ayudan mucho más que ustedes imaginan. Those stars helps us much more than you guys can imagine. So thank you very much for the, for the support, for sending the star to help us out. Do you guys have any doubts that no one in Yonkers reports street news, real and raw, better than Yonkers Voice? Yes, there is a few copycats that try to imitate what we've been doing for 17 years. But guess what? They imitate, but they cannot duplicate. No one reports the way Yonkers Voice does. No one is at the scene as soon as things happen to let you know what's going on. We believe, Yonkers Voice, myself and my team, we strongly believe that you have the right to know what's going on the streets of Yonkers. Some people get upset because we report, some people get upset because we give addresses. Guess what? You do not own any address. Because you live in a particular place, you don't own the address. And when we report, we have to give you a location of where things are happening. In every single address, multiple people live. But we have to give you the location so you know where things are happening, at what time things are happening, what is happening. So we give you the news in real and raw and pure format. No one does it the way Yonkers Voice does. Give it a little bit. Before I leave, you're going to see other people here, broadcasting. There is space for all of us to exist. Maybe News 12 will be here, but no one but Yonkers Voice was here from the moment that this happened. We were here within 3 or 4 minutes after this incident happened. And why? Because I feel that you need to know. You need to know immediately. You need to know as soon as things happening. You are a resident of Yonkers. You are a taxpayer. You need to know what's going on in the city that all of us live, in the city that we all love. Lachelle, what do you know? Tell me, what do you know? Lachelle, I got a big head, but it got room to grow a little more. So tell me, make it bigger. Yes. Freddie, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting Yonkers Voice. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of our members for supporting us always. And don't forget, guys, when you see something, say something. When I mean say, I mean us. Let us know. Send me a private message. Don't forget, send me a location, an address. Don't just send me a picture like I'm supposed to know where that picture is. I got a lot of information and I appreciate people send me a picture where things are happening. But they forget to add the location and the time. So I need to know location and time in order to be there, in order to get to the location. You found it? You found Yonkers Voice?
I'm gonna look.
Oh, yeah, it's already, we were live. Yeah. Because they saw you.
What happened to them?
With the slash hammer. The,
No, but they doing that a couple of places now. Wow, they doing that shit a couple of places now.
I'll speak with you in 1 second, all right? Not, they caught him on Ramsey Road and McLean Avenue.
How many people? 3?
I don't know how many they caught, but they stopped the car, they abandoned the car, and they tried to run on foot. I think they grabbed them. I don't know how many. If they grabbed them all or just some of them. That is what they are telling me. That's the owner. That is the owner of this vehicle that was hit by the runaway car. Now, as you guys can see, there is a police cruiser all the way up there. So traffic cannot come down from there. So there is some cars leaving, as you guys can see, driving southbound. Probably cars that were parked. Because at this intersection here, you on the street. Okay, and as you guys can see, there is, I'm not recording myself.
Go ahead and do your thing, man.
That's it. As you guys can see, there is a police cruiser right there also blocking traffic. So traffic cannot go north or south in this area.
Get them. Do what you do.
They stopped the car, they tried to get away from the car and run on foot.
Hold up, Pete. Hold on, Pete, real fast. Hold on, real fast.
So they stopped the car on Ramsey Road in McLean Avenue. Dropped the car and tried to run away, but the police was already behind them.
Already behind.
Now I don't know how many they got.
Right, right.
So those that are just logging in and asking what's going on here in Gary Square, as you guys can see, there is crime tape surrounding golden square jewelry. There is a slash hammer right down on the floor, right there. That's a slash hammer, and the glass of the store is broken. A group of men, 3 to 4, stopped here, broke the front glass, took some pieces of jewelry, went back into the vehicle and tried to get away. Trying to get away, they hit a car that was parked and drove on direction south, Ramsey and McLean Avenue, where they stopped the car, tried to abandon the car, and ran on foot. I am hearing reports that police were telling them, and some, if not all, might be in custody already. Guys, thank you for the stars. Let's see if we can get to 5,000 stars today. Let's see if we can make it happen. Now, this seems to be kind of a fashion, a pandemic nowadays. This has been happening everywhere. You know, it happened on... take care, brother. It happened in White Plains not long ago at Louis Vuitton. It has happened in California, has happened in New York City, has happened in central, Cross County. It has happened in many, many places. I don't know if the person coming out of that car has anything to do with this, because they're not letting traffic come down, and he came down. So let me see. That might be the owner of the store, but I cannot say for sure. Hey guys, are we going to get to the 5,000 stars today? Are you going to make it happen? Let's do it. We got 4,879. Anita, I cannot hear helicopters from here, from where I am, but maybe they are, because that's where the car was stopped, or where they tried to dump the car and run on foot on McLean Avenue in Ramsey. That's the report I'm getting. But again, guys, I am at the scene. This is a live story. It's a developing story. So certain things are not 100% verified, correct. And when you report live, there is always room for error, always. crime scene unit, it's here. You know, they come to photograph, catalog the evidence. We have reached 5,000 stars. We are at 5,079. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Aneda. Thank you for the update. $5,529. Are we going to get to 6,000 stars today? That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Aneda, what else do you see? Do you see police cruisers in the area? Do you see any vehicle stopped? Because I was told that the car was dumped in that area, Ramsey Road and McLean, maybe a little further up on McLean, but I cannot be sure. Anyone in the area that can tell us if that in fact did happen? Well, guys, this is the second part of the same incident. As you guys can see, there is a car smashed right there against the wall. This is where the car that was involved in the robbery of the jewelry store, where it came to an end. They have 3 men in custody. One has been injured in the head. You know, he's been taken by probably in that ambulance. Officers are asking me to step back because they investigated and doing what they do. So I'm going to walk back
Just on the corner.
to the corner. Yeah, okay, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
What channel? We're on one. We're on, so I can raise on one. Yeah, you can raise on one then.
As you guys can see, officers are right here. The ambulance is there. Chief Campanini, is the gentleman with the back turned back to me, and the vehicle that they were trying to escape with, it's that vehicle. 3 men are in custody and they are looking for the 4th. The helicopter is flying above me. I don't know if you guys can hear. And I believe that one of the suspects, it's right now inside that ambulance. And the other two could be inside one of those two cruisers that are parked right on the outside. That's the helicopter flying above me. They are looking for that fourth suspect that might be hiding somewhere. Thank you for the stars, guys. Thank you very much for the stars. I appreciate it. That helps more than you guys can imagine. You want me out of here?
Yeah, you're gonna be eventually gonna be moving back.
Okay, you let me know when. So they're working, the crime scene might be need to be expanded, so I have to move back shortly. So let me show you the exact location.
Yeah, we need to expand this.
Marshall Road and Birch Road. I hope no one contacts me and asks me to take the address down, because this is their address. They own the address. As I always say, you own no address. The address is a physical location that belongs to no particular person. When we report on incidents, we give the location where the incident is happening, so people know what's going on and where it's going on. Guys, thank you. I see that some folks are sending some stars our way. I appreciate more than I can say it. La gente que habla español también mándenos. Mire, estoy aquí en Marshall Road, en Birch Road. Aquí es a donde el carro que fue usado para el robo en Gary Square, a donde pegó en la pared. Una persona está herida en la cabeza. Dos otras personas están bajo arresto. Y la policía está buscando la cuarta persona. Y el helicóptero está dando círculos arriba de la área a ver si ve algo. Porque allá atrás...
Listen, here, look, you see the tape behind it? See the tape behind it? Move the crowd so you don't look that
Yep. So I'm being asked to step back the crime scene because they need to expand. Yeah, they need to expand to do the investigation. Thank you. Well, guys, that's it. There is not much more to see here. The car is down there against the wall. There is 3 people in custody. One of the men was injured in the head. He might be inside that ambulance right there. I am not sure if the other 2 suspects are inside any of those police cruisers that you see. They are still looking for the 4th person that might be in the woods or hiding somewhere.